I'm gonna tell you something. The market almost caught me trying to be a day trader. I had to back up and say, hey, I'm not a day trader. You're not about to do me that. You're not gonna put me in that kind of bind. That ain't what I do, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I did shorten my profits though. Right now, retail investors are the number one zero-day option users. The number two zero-day option users are option sellers. People who sell options. They're the number two, right? The number three zero-day options are institutions who are using zero-day options to hedge their positions. Now, the thing about that is there are more retail investors using them because of the emotional, watch this, the emotional ties to the market that they have, right? So watch this. Zero-day options represent fast profits or losses. So it don't always mean quick profits. And the reason why is because the market has been swinging on this pendulum really, really fast. And they asked people, what is their biggest fear? And they said this. This made me laugh when I looked it up. The media is overriding their technicals. I said, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The media is overriding their technicals. So at this point, I hate to say this. At this point, you got more people gambling now than ever in the markets. Because what's happening now is the media, and I realized, I said, oh, I see what's happening. Because the media, so your technicals have a good setup, but then the media comes on and they push a narrative and it washes your technicals out the way. And you like, bro. And so now that is why, because now what happens is, this is what happened. When the media swings, now you get out of that trade to try to hop in and ride the trend of the media. And then, we've noticed this, the market has been swinging 2 and 3 different times in a day. We've been getting up, we've been waking up positive, midday negative, back positive, sideways, negative. But here's what made me realize, when I looked at the bank earnings, they have had more inflows. Watch this, more inflows but less savings the last 90 days.
So what does that mean?
Meaning, people haven't been saving money, but they've been going in and out the bank. Meaning, inflows mean money going in, outflows money coming out. But remember, people just moving money around trying to take advantage of what's going on in the market. So they're not saving no money.
Yeah.
So now, here's something else, another stat I learned. I wish I'd have gave Steve all these stats. They have more market participants now. Market participation now is at an all-time high. Simply because people trying to trade through this market. So people really getting active. I'm not gonna say there's more losers than winners. I'm gonna just say, be careful here. Right, because there's some people that, snipers. And there's some people that's, you getting swallowed. I'm gonna tell you something. The market almost caught me trying to be a day trader. I had to back up and say, hey, I'm not a day trader. You're not about to do me that. You're not gonna put me in that kind of bind. That ain't what I do, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I did shorten my profits though. So I ain't gonna lie, the last couple of days, couple plays we be in, they've been doing really good. But I told my people in that Patreon, I'm like, yo, you get anywhere between 35 to 50%, man, come out. It's not that environment to be trying to get 100%. You get 35%, you get 30%, you can start taking profits on anything we in. You don't even gotta ask me. You know what I'm saying? But I saw that. It said zero-day options have been the catalyst to the market. And you have more traders now in the market than ever, more participants now in the market than ever before from the retail side. Retail investors are the number one stat using zero-day options. Number 2 is option sellers. And number 3 is institutions. So zero-day options produce fast or slow profits or losses. They give you leverage. There's no overnight risk. Now, a lot of times, that's what hurt people. Even with me right now, like we in the NVIDIA trade, trade was doing well the last couple of days, and then today, this stupid news come out with NVIDIA, and now the stock done ran up $6. It took 3 days to run up $6, and now it's back to where I was at 4 days ago. Right now, it's at 105. Back to where we bought it at, and could be going lower. You know what I'm saying? And I was up on that chart. I think we was probably up right at 29, 30%. You know what I'm saying? And so there's no overnight and it's cost effective. But on the flip side of it, it's highly volatile and theta is super aggressive. Meaning from the time you get in that trade, the clock is working against you. Right? So just wanted to put that out there. Now, this is good for people who do scalping, iron condors, and straddles.
Why iron condors and straddles?
Because you know the iron condor is a mixture of like 3 different trades in one. So I remember when I first learned how to do options. And remember I went to this white guy when I first learned how to do it. He charged me $16,000. Out the gate, that's why man, I always tell people he wasn't teaching my language. Out the gate, he was trying to teach me an iron condor.
What are you saying, iron condor?
Iron condor. It's a type of option trade. It's like a component of like 2 calls and 2 puts, something like that. It's a difficult trade. Well, if you're new or intermediate, it's kind of difficult. That's an advanced trade right there. You know what I'm saying? But out the gate, that's why I've always said like, bro, like I ain't really learned from out the gate. He tried to teach us that. I was like, bro, like I don't even know what a call and a put is. How the hell you trying to teach me an iron condor, bro? What are you talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a difficult trade, but that's what these are for, bro. And that was interesting when I saw that. I was like, damn, I didn't think that many people were rocking with 0-day trades, 0-day plays right now. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. Does that affect anything for swing traders, or is it?
Of course.
Okay.
Because it brings in more volatility in the market. You got to think about it. You got a lot of 0-day trades, because you got to remember, most option plays are going to be weekly, monthly expirations, right? So when you talking about now, you got a high. Somebody say, bro, that iron condor is not for beginners at all. I don't know why he tried to teach me how to. I was like, bro, this is difficult
on day one,
bro. Like it is a combination of like multiple trades in one. I'm like, bro, I don't even know what a put is. Oh, call iron what? You know what I mean? But what happens is, for me, we swinging, so we going out, 4 months, 6 months, 8 months. So when you get that volatility in that short, it's swinging. It's swinging the market, you know what I'm saying? And so it's definitely, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely crazy right now. I'm just steady looking at that million and some change down for the year, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm like, bro, I don't like looking at that. You know what I'm saying? I do not, but here's the thing about that. I'm not forcing myself to try to, because the worst thing you could do is try to force that, and now you fucking look up, you down 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Now you really on some ski mask it out, baby. Ski mask it out, baby.